Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Chewy and I coming at you today. We got another Marvel Crisis Protocol video, and this time we got the cards for Blob and Pyro and everything that's coming in this pack. This is awesome. I can't wait to review these cards and take a look at them. And a little bit of we'll also do an update what's going on with the rest of this week with the channel. And some exciting stuff coming up. If you guys can't do me a favor, dislike the video, comment down below, give me your thoughts on these cards right here, and give me your thoughts overall on Blob and Pyro as a whole. I will do a roster review of my Brotherhood list that I'm working on. I do have a match that I played earlier this week with the Brotherhood list that I have, but the current mod doesn't have Pyro, so that's kind of unfortunate. But yeah, I mean, my list is kind of in there, and I can run through it. I'll do that later this week. Also, Fight Night Week 3 is happening, I believe, this Sunday. I'm just getting the details now. If you guys have been enjoying that, I've been putting those videos here on YouTube under the Fight Night playlist. Definitely give those a watch and let me know your thoughts on all that. So that's going to be this Sunday. I'm thinking I'm going to have, for commentary for that match, it's going to be Jacob versus Vince Chan, by the way, which should be a really fun, really awesome match. I don't know what the rosters are going to be. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Hydra versus X-Men, I think. I'm not sure. We'll have to get back and see what's up. I will have on commentary Vodka Blitz, who is really well known in the community. He's a pretty good player, very knowledgeable. I believe from Montreal. Don't know. I think that's where he's from. But yeah, I met him at Second Wind. And, of course, we talk on Discord every now and then. He was going to come on and join me for commentary. And, that's another thing, too. If anybody in the community wants to jump on with commentary for the fight nights, definitely let me know. DM me in the Discord. I don't care who comes on, honestly. If someone just wants to get experience with just doing commentary, come on aboard. Honestly, I love doing commentary about this game and talking about this game. And if I have somebody else, they're with me talking about the game, it's really fun. I enjoy every second of it. So... but yeah, that's going to be this Sunday. I don't have a time yet. We're just, right now, we're in the talks that it will be Sunday. We don't know the time. So just keep an eye out for the, Facebook and Discord and all that stuff. I'll post and whatever. And I also have let me know your thoughts about where I have the camera here too. I placed a whole new camera. Anyway, I've talked too much. Let's get to this. So let's talk about Pyro technics. Pyro may spend any number of power to play this card. For each power spent, choose an enemy character within... Choose an enemy character with the Incinerate special condition and within 3 of Pyro. Each chosen character drops 1 objective token it is holding and is pushed small away from Pyro. That's crazy. Let's break this one down a little bit. Okay, so let's go with this card is amazing, by the way. I'm pretty sure this card is an auto include with Pyro. Dropping objective tokens and taking points away is nothing to sniff at, okay? Let's read this one more time. Pyro may spend any number of power to play this card. X number of power to play this card. For each power spent, choose an enemy character with the Incinerate special condition and within 3 of Pyro. Each chosen character drops 1 objective token it is holding and it is pushed small away from Pyro. Okay? So for each power you spend, let's say I have 2 characters within 3 of me, and they both have Incinerate, okay? And they both have an objective token. I play this card. Both characters drop the objective tokens and are pushed away from small. So this card does 2 things really well, obviously. It takes away an objective token from the characters, which takes away points, because the point of the game is to, win the scenario. Also provides control to both characters. The crazy thing about the control, I'm paying attention to this, there is no size restriction on the push. So you can push a Juggernaut if he has Incinerate. You can push just any character. Granted, they have to have something on them that are invulnerable to pushes or control, whatever the case may be. This card is bananas. And the thing about Pyro is, granted, when Pyro puts out Incinerate, and I can't remember correctly, I think it's on a wild. But the thing is he's got a range 4 attack. It's on a wild. He has the other thing of, his built-in innate where if a character has the if you attack a character that has Incinerate on them, anyone within 2 gains Incinerate. So if you have 2 actions and on the first action you put on Incinerate, you attack them again. Because of that innate, that Incinerate travels to the character within 2 of that character. Okay? Then you play this card. You didn't have to attack the other character to have Incinerate. So you just play this card, drop the objective tokens, right? Push them away small. So you push them out of Pyro's range. You can probably pick up both tokens. I mean, granted, maybe that's your second action, but that's fine. Both tokens go on Pyro. It's just, this card's amazing. I can't stress this enough. Like, the Brotherhood of Mutants, and the reason why I enjoy playing them so much is that, one, I'm a Magneto fan, right? I love Magneto, I love the Brotherhood, I love all that stuff. Secondly, they're designed super well. They're a team with really fun and really good tactics cards that just make the game fun. Like, the Brotherhood have everything I can ask for as an affiliation. And this card just adds on to it. Like, I'm pretty sure this is an auto-include like Deception. Now I'm running out of spots for tactics cards. This is crazy. So Deception, I mean, Asteroid M, Magnetic Refraction. I mean, just the list goes on and on and on and on. Like, Brotherhood are in a phenomenal spot. Like, right now. They're in an amazing spot. If nobody thinks so, I mean, you got to tell me why. But I think they're in a phenomenal spot. Granted, I know the big bad boogeyman is here and he ruins Magneto, but Mystique's leadership is really good, and I've been playing that a little bit more lately. And I always knew that. It was just, I had to figure it out. And once I figured it out, I was like, all right, cool. I get how this works now. So I'm loving this. Let's get to the next card, Leapfrog. After an allied toad deals 1 damage with an attack, an allied Blob and Toad may both spend 1 power each to play this card. Blob may advance small and make a strike attack. Now, this card is sneaky good, right? There are times in the game where I sometimes get a damage with Toad, and I'm like, okay, cool. I mean, the only thing with Toad that I'm fishing for is a push, to be honest with you. But sometimes I land some damage, and I'm like, oh my god, like, I didn't, that's crazy. I did, like, a couple points. I didn't expect that, Like, sometimes that happens. This card now, once you do an attack and do a damage with Toad, now you're like, okay, I'll just play this. Here's a free play. Not a free, but I spend a power. Blob moves up, and he can just do a strike. Like this, Bob moves small. So if he can get any kind of movement shenanigans going, like, this is pretty good. This card is sneaky good. I'm going to test this out a little bit more and play it and see what its uses are. But this, I mean, Blob makes a free, like, he just moves and makes a strike. And his strike is nothing to sniff at either. I think it's a 5-die builder, but it has a push on it. So if you can just walk up and push a character off a point, and granted, there's no range on this. So Toad can be on the other side of the map. Blob can be on the other side of the map. Toad can just do something, and then Blob, you just play this card. Blob just moves up and just does an attack on somebody. What if you just daze the character? Dice be dice sometimes, and it's like, oh my god, like, that's a day. Okay, that works. This card could be sneaky good. Brace for Impact is getting reprinted. This is, I think, the second time it's being reprinted because it came out in a card pack. One thing to note here, Brace for Impact is now coming out, and it has the new symbol. This just got added to the challenger list. I think this came out with the Sentinels. They had a different symbol as well. So Brace for Impact is getting a symbol, which is interesting. What does that mean? I don't know. Maybe there's something more coming on the line. I don't know. I don't have any information at this point in time. But I just noticed that. I noticed things, and I try to catch on and maybe see, to figure out what's going on. But I did notice that symbol got added to the challenger rules. I also noticed that Brace is getting reprinted and getting the symbol. And if we know what happened, and end of, I think, beginning of July of this year, we had a shakeup with the rotation, and cards that had a certain symbol just got rotated out. So maybe there's another rotation happening. I don't know. I have no idea. But Brace looks like it's gonna skip that rotation, which to me is awesome. It'll still be restricted. I think it's a perfect restricted card. It should never be banned. I think it's a solid, well-made, beautiful card that it should be restricted. Shouldn't be banned in any format at all because throw damage sucks. I don't care what anybody says. Being thrown into someone sucks. Like in a good way. Like for you as the opponent, if someone's throwing a character into you and you have to roll straight dice, it's not the greatest thing ever. You just take a lot of damage. So that's interesting to note here. So Brace for Impact's getting reprinted. We're getting Leapfrog and Pyrotechnics, and Pyrotechnics is nutty. Like, that card is just, I can see Pyro being in a lot of rosters because of this card. Seriously, I'm not kidding you. Like Pyro, not just Brotherhood. I could see him being an X-Men. I could see him being just anywhere. Honestly, where is he bad? Like, put him in Wakanda. Like, put him in Wakanda with rerolls and doing all the shenanigans, like, and playing this card. And you're playing a point game with Wakanda? Sign me up for it. Now, the thing is, Pyro, just like any other character, you know, decent amount of characters can die. But if you're playing really well, he does have a range 4 gun. So if you're careful and doing what you need to do and making him safe, you can do a lot of work with Pyro, right? Like, Pyro is just... We have to revisit the 3 tier list at some point with the Danger Room and talk about this again. Because Pyro's... With this Tactics card, my God. Like, this is amazing. This is absolutely amazing, and I love every second of it. Why isn't this coming out in November? I have no idea. But anyways, guys, that's it for me. Definitely let me know your thoughts down below. Subscribe to the channel. More MCP content coming up. The Fight Night is happening on Sunday. You know, I was hoping to do a Sabretooth review, but, you know, we didn't get that this week. I don't think we are. Maybe that's next week. Who knows? Maybe end of the week. I don't know. I mean, AMG's been a little all over with everything lately, so we'll see what happens. I'm hoping maybe end of this week we can talk about Sabretooth and we can just break that character down. I can't wait to see what the new Sabretooth does. Like, I'm excited. Like, a whole new Sabretooth. Even though I've been enjoying the current Sabretooth, I just want to see what the new one does. I love the new Logan, so I can't wait. So if you guys can, do me a favor, let me know your thoughts down below about these cards and about everything, you know, going on with MCP right now. And just give me your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel. Like, dislike the video. Comment down below. I really do enjoy talking to the fans out there, talking to people that watch my content. And I love the back and forth with the comments and everything. Thank you guys. Keep that up. Also, thank you all. I mean, I'm at 300 subscribers. I didn't even think I can get here at this point. Thank you all. I mean, this channel took me a while to get everything right and going. You know, I had to get a new mic. I had to step up my game with everything else and all that stuff. I've evolved as a content creator. Granted, I don't edit my videos because, you know, I don't spend the time to edit and I don't have time for that. But, you know, thank you guys for sticking around with me, and I really do appreciate it. I want to get to 1,000 subscribers. That is the goal, but I'll get there when I get there. I'm not in any kind of rush. Nothing like that. So when I get there, we'll have a celebration. I promise. All right, guys. That's it, guys. I'm going to sign off from here. You guys keep playing MCP, and I'll see you on the next video.